5.
I just signed your death warrant.
The former doctor for USA Gymnastics sentenced for his crimes against children.
So Larry, I ask you, how are you feeling right now?
There are no words that can describe the depth and breadth of how sorry I am for what has occurred.
Tonight, high emotion and high drama as Larry Nassar is sentenced.
Larry Nassar was sentenced to as many as 175 years in prison.
And more than 150 young women telling their stories of sexual abuse in open court over the last 7 days. The final 3 spoke this morning before the judge in Lansing, Michigan, had her say.
I'm giving you 175 years, which is 2,100 months. I just signed your death warrant.
Former sports doctor Larry Nassar heard a lot in court today from the judge who sentenced him.
Your decision to assault was precise, calculated, manipulative, devious, despicable. It is my honor and privilege to sentence you. Because, sir, you do not deserve to walk outside of a prison ever again.
From 3 more of his victims.
You stole my innocence from me. I was depressed, had nightmares, and I pushed people away, including my own parents. So Larry, I ask you, how are you feeling right now?
Larry sought out and took pleasure in little girls and women being sexually injured and violated because he liked it.
And from prosecutors who told Nassar he knew what he was doing and that he got a thrill out of it.
With each time he got away, he was empowered to continue and perfect and abuse even more.
Before his sentencing, Larry Nassar had his chance to apologize.
There are no words that can describe the depth and breadth of how sorry I am for what has occurred. I will carry your words with me for the rest of my days.
But that apology not well received, in part because of a letter he had written to the judge.
I was a good doctor.
A letter she read portions of in open court that drew her anger.
The media convinced them that everything I did was wrong and bad. They feel I broke their trust. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. It is just a complete nightmare. The stories that are being fabricated to sensationalize this.
As part of a plea deal, Nassar admitted to molesting 7 women under the camouflage of giving them medical treatments. It was Rachel Den Hollander's complaint that triggered Nassar's downfall.
Victims were silenced, intimidated, repeatedly told it was medical treatment, and even forced to go back for continued sexual assault.
Nassar's up to 175-year sentence is on top of 60 years that he is serving on federal child pornography charges, ensuring that he will remain in prison for the rest of his life.
At the center of this story are the brave women and girls who came forward and in open court detailed the abuse they suffered at the hands of Larry Nassar and their struggle since. This afternoon, many described their feelings after his sentence was handed down.
There's a lot of grief, but it's mixed with a lot of victory. I think victory is a good word for it.
And what message do you hope that the world, I mean, everyone has been watching this across the country, across the world. What message do you hope that people get from this?
Do it better next time. Do it better the next time.
I 110% believe that all of these people need to be held accountable because I experienced it firsthand. It's almost disgusting to me the way that these people felt like they could take advantage of us as little kids because they knew, as dedicated as we were as athletes, that we would do literally anything to please these people.
That was not a medical treatment, and I'm here to tell you that. I was not Larry Nassar's patient. I was a friend of his family, and there was no guise of medical treatment. So I just want to set the record straight on that. He is a pedophile, and he's a child molester, period.
Ladies and gentlemen.
The 7-day sentencing hearing, where many of these victims gave statements, has already prompted changes at the institutions where Nassar worked. 3 senior executives resigned from USA Gymnastics this week, and less than 1 hour ago, Michigan lawmakers voted overwhelmingly to call for the Michigan State University president to resign because of allegations the school missed chances to stop Nassar's actions. Immediately after the sentencing, the Detroit Free Press tweeted the names of 155 of Nassar's victims. The paper tweeting, quote, "These are the names of the survivors who came forward the past several days to deliver impact statements. Because of their bravery and courage, Nassar will spend the rest of his life behind bars." The paper also said there are other survivors beyond those listed who understandably chose to stay silent. If you missed any of today's dramatic sentencing of Larry Nassar, you can watch it in its entirety on our website, cbsmiami.com.